Hey, boys and girls, this is Mr. Garcia coming at you again from Mary Hall Elementary. We are in our second week of January, and I wanted to just tell you how much I miss you guys that are still working from home, doing virtual learning and stuff like that. I hope to see you soon. Um, Today, we're going to continue our review. This is just us easing back into the musical classroom experience. Last week, I emphasized rhythms as part of our review on a familiar song, and today I'll do the same, but we won't be emphasizing rhythms, we'll be emphasizing melody, okay? Which are the two main aspects we study in elementary music. There is another uh, big idea, a big aspect to music. Um, Later when you get into like middle school and high school, and that's polyphony, or most people call it harmony. Um, but that's when two or more notes are played at the same time. And in elementary school, while we do explore that a little bit, our focus is mainly just playing or singing on. I'm sorry, playing on an instrument or singing one note at a time, which is um, which is the opposite of polyphony. Polyphony means many notes at one time, and then just a melody is just one sound at a time. Okay, so on the screen right here, I have a number of pitches. Actually, I want you to count that number. Count from bottom to top. On the bottom, we have one, two, three, four, and five. We spent about the first, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks of the school year. I guess about a good month and a half working up to these five pitches. There is a sixth pitch that I did teach you that fits right in between me and sol, and that is the fa pitch. We're not going to talk about that one today because we're studying the pentatonic sound. That's what we were working towards at the beginning of the year. And these are the five sounds of the pentatonic sound. The lowest is do, that's our home tone. The next one is re. The third one is mi. Our fourth pitch of the pentatonic sound is sol. And then our last is la. Okay. Now, I said the fourth pitch of the pentatonic scale because actually that would be considered the fifth because it's the fifth in a major scale. Uh, because the fourth, it sits right here, like I told you before. It's the fa, but we're skipping it. So, in any case, it sounds something like this. I'm going to sing a melody and I want you to sing it back to me. This is just a warm up. We're only reviewing today, okay? Um, do, re, mi. Sing that back to me. Ready, go. Do, re, mi. Very good. Now I'm going to sing a different melody. Mi, re, do. Now you sing that back to me. Mi, re, do. Very good. I'm going to sing something else. Do, re, mi, sol. You sing that back to me. Do, re, mi, sol. I'm going to sing something different. Just listen. So, mi, re, do. You sing that back to me. So, mi, re, do. Very good. I'm going to sing something else now. Mi, sol, la. Your turn. Mi, sol, la. My turn. La, sol, mi. Your turn. La, sol, mi. My turn. Mi, re, do. Your turn. Mi, re, do. Good. I'm going to sing a long melody now, okay? Or longer, I should say. Do, re, mi, sol, la. I basically sang all the pitches, right? Now it's your turn. Sing from bottom to top. Ready? Sing with me. Do, re, mi, sol, la. Very good. And now sing. I'm going to sing a melody back to you. La, sol, mi, re, do. Your turn to sing. Sorry, I know my fist cut out of frame there. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best to make it fit all right here on the camera. Let's do that together. Ready? La sol mi re do. Very good. And those are all the pitches to the pentatonic scale, the pentatonic sound. Now, it doesn't mean you have to use these five exactly at a in this range. You could go above la to the next do. Do re mi sol la do. Oh man, that's high for me. I could barely hit that. You can do it better because you're a small child. I'm changing my voice to fit your voice, the voice of a child, so that way you can match pitch better. But I do have limitations, and so do you, because you can't go as low as I can. You're not a grown man yet, or grown woman. One day you will be, and your voice will change, and it'll get lower. But for now, I have to come up to you, okay? But you can go below the do I have on the screen. You can go la sol mi re do la sol mi re do la sol mi re do. Now those low notes you can't hit for sure. I can go that low, but it just the pattern keeps repeating. Do re mi sol la, do re mi sol la, do re mi sol la, do re. Yeah, that's where I start cracking. All right, sorry, I know I'm sounding silly, but I'm just trying to make a point. These are the pitch names, but they actually repeat up and down the scale. If you've ever looked at a piano and been completely confused at like, oh my God, it's so many keys on here. Well, yeah, it's a lot of keys, but it's basically a pattern this big being repeated over and over and over and over. And once you learn that little pattern, everything, I mean, the whole keyboard makes sense. And you're basically looking at one of the main patterns here. You can find this pattern right here on the black keys of the piano. The do would be the lowest in the group of three black keys. It would be do re mi, and then the sol la would be the group of two. So this do re mi would be the group of three black keys, and then right next to it you have a group of two, and then that pattern repeats throughout. Well, that's the pentatonic pattern on the keyboard, okay? And I'm just trying to make that ear to brain connection. That's why we do this. We sing these pitches and we learn about them to establish that ear to brain connection. We want to understand what we're hearing. And if we can sing it out loud and put a name to it and sing it in patterns, then we start to understand those sounds and those intervals and the relationship between the intervals. And learning music becomes much easier because you understand the intervals, okay? One song that we did study before, I believe it was like mid-November, before Thanksgiving break, was Rocky Mountain. I should have it here. Why isn't this working? Why aren't you working? Okay, here we go. I don't know why my arrows didn't work here, but anyway, so one. Let's see. No, that was a good place for this camera. One song we did study was Rocky Mountain. So Rocky Mountain. I'm sorry. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. To remember me. To remember me. I want you to sing that along with me now that it's in your head, okay? And I know it's familiar. I wanted to bring a familiar song to you, okay? Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. To remember me. To remember me. Very good. Okay, now I just bring this song up to you, not because I needed you to play it on an instrument or do anything like that. I just wanted to get the pentatonic sound in your head, like oops. Okay, I guess it's it's not going to work again. Just like we did with the solfege symbols that we just looked at, and then of course with this folk song, American folk song that we just sang together. Okay, I'm asking you to get it in your head because in the coming in next week we're going to press forward on learning new music. The first 2 weeks in January I always reserve for just a little review and catch up with things that we learned in the past, whether it be through rhythms, instrument playing, melodic concepts that we're learning to play and sing. And now we're going to press forward, and we'll do that next time, okay? Oh, well, that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you are well, and I hope you were singing along with this. Just like last week, since it's a review, there's no submission part of it. Don't worry about that. If you would, if you want to, press the submit button, just record yourself saying done, or type the word done like you've done in the past. That's fine with me. But okay, I will see you next week for a brand new week of music, and I hope you're well, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.